It's another temporarily no makeup kind of day, and I'm a sweater for many reasons, especially when it's around that time. I just like start to pour sweat. So much I can say, but I have to take a trip to go see some people, including my twin, who you guys do not know. That is my twin. I just found out that I had a twin like last month. So yeah, that's going to be that. I had to rush to get to the airport. It's so crazy. Like I'm like such a last minute person, but when I'm dealing with other last minute people, it makes it even crazier. My hair is not even laid correctly. That's why I keep messing with it. So much that I can say right now. But I'll just start off with saying good morning because I was really stressed out yesterday. Not stressed out, like just being a human being yesterday. Especially when you know you have to fly, it's always kind of crazy because you're trying to get stuff together at the last minute because I only like knew how long ago did I know? Like I don't know how many days ago, days, not weeks in advance. And I feel like I took, not feel like I did absolutely take less stuff to Vegas than I am taking just to go home and visit for a little while. So that's always crazy. But in that time period, I sat down, I was listening to some T.D. Jakes, and it was amazing. Like, I love him and just the wisdom that he has. And every time that I am on the verge of a breakthrough, like something weird happens. You can call it weird coincidence, whatever, but it happens every single time. Every single time that I feel like I just cannot take anymore, I'm not getting any answers or feedback, I hear the story about the woman with the issue of blood. And for me, that is always confirmation. And I cannot remember the title of the sermon, but for me, it was like life changing because it was all about battling your thoughts and how everybody in the room, in his congregation around, is in a hand to hand combat fight with their imagination and with their thoughts. And that's exactly where I have been. But he is so rich with his knowledge of the Bible that it is amazing. So I am going to listen to that over and over again. Oh, I think it's called like Brought by a Thought. And he was just saying like how everything happens first with a thought. And he started off with terrorism and how we thought we knew what terrorists look like, and then the terrorists changed colors because terrorism is not a person, it's not a war, it's a thought process. You know, you can have terrorists overseas that everybody is gunning for, but then we have some homegrown terrorists right here in America or in different places like that. So, and this was an older a sermon. I think like maybe this weekend or so. I'm not sure, but it's called Brought by Thought. But it was just so on point with everything it was saying about how your imagination, like the shadow of death, is what you're afraid of, or it's the shadow of death. It's not death itself. It's the shadow of, and just how the imagination really does run wild with us. And when I say imaginations, this for me is also worration. You worry about so many things. What if this happens? What if, like this morning, what if I miss my flight? Or what if I don't find a dress? I wasn't able to find a dress. I stood out there for 9 hours. That was like my worst nightmare. My worst nightmare came true. I had to stay up all night doing my hair. My hair is not perfect. But like my friend said, who brought me to the airport, he was like, you have all week to like prepare. Like you can just go home and chill out for a week. And sometimes we just overthink. I know I do. Maybe not we, but I definitely am an overthinker. So I just want to make sure that I change some of my belief systems and my thought process to match what I truly desire in life. What I truly desire in life is not worration. It's really to like progress and to, how can I say, to progress and grow and really reach my max capacity of happiness and joy and potential. That's really what I'm about. But when I'm honest with myself, my day-to-day thoughts do not match that. My day-to-day thoughts are worrying about things, trying not to be angry with people, getting angry with people, trying to forget that I'm angry with them. Because my number one tendency is to hold a grudge or to criticize. Like if I was a judge, I would be on the Supreme Court by now because I just sit there and I just like I don't know. Like I try not to, and I actively have to work on it all the time. And he even touched on that in his sermon as well. You have to renew your mind daily. It's the renewing of the mind.